So Tom Tom or Terry, you guys know, jump in here. We use Kolbe, Kolbe. We use DISC. And then we just started, we just did this. We went to the Why Institute and determined, what your why was. And that has been super insightful for us to have some really neat conversations as a team. It also helps us in hiring, because the last thing we want to do is hire somebody that's just like us, because they're going to want to do, exactly the same things that we want to do. And that's not the way it works. Terry, as a social worker, you've done a lot of work in those areas. Any other,
I always start off with the Strength Finders by Tom Rath and Marcus Buckingham. It's a very simple little book. It's all there. It's got 38 different profiles, and for a $25 investment, all of a sudden you're going to start to, and you can look at the 5 top. Well, you can look at all 36 strengths, but the top 5 that when you come to the table, those are going to be the way you demonstrate how you behave and how you think.
What's the name of that book?
Strength Finders 2.0 by Tom Rath and Marcus Buckingham. And it's a fabulous book on just getting to understand how people process information, how they look at the world, and how they're going to show up. And it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure it all out. And when you have somebody who is very strategic, which is one of my high ones, I will look at it in a strategic type of way, whereas Michael might be more along the lines of another way. And I will ask him, let's see if we could find a common medium where we can agree on a plan of action, because we're looking at that situation in 2 different ways of approaching it. And it's more of a systems orientation. So that's why I went to social work school, and that's why I became a family therapist, is because I wanted to see systems working together and also explore what's getting in the way of the system so it does not breathe properly and it does not expand on the capabilities that are within the people there. Does that help?
Yeah, no, thank you. Tom, go ahead, Frank. Did you want to say something?
Go ahead.
Tom, anything you want to add into that?
Yeah, I think that, to me, the most interesting thing about all these assessments is you come out of there and go, first of all, if you've ever done one, you're like, oh my gosh, how did that come out like this? Like, how did they know just based on what I'm typing? But you also become appreciative of, okay, well, that's the way I'm wired, and other people are wired another way, and we can figure out how to communicate with one another. And it's not a battle or I got to win this. You just understand, hey, people are coming from different directions, and there's a lot going on up here, neuroscientially, and these assessments can kind of help you see that.